2001, another great team from Metcalf. Another state championship from Metcalf team tournament, led by our first board, who was like first board the whole year, named Daniel Smith, who was the state champion in the junior high section, went undefeated. And we went on to Kansas City, Missouri for the national tournament, and it was also the second ever Super Nationals. So every starting in '97, every 4 years they've combined the junior high, the elementary, the high school into what's called Super Nationals, and one of them was in this huge ballroom in Kansas City. You have to have a big place to have all those kids from all those different sections, and so we did so well that year, finishing second in both the national varsity and the national junior varsity. They'd never seen any team do so well in more than one section that they gave us this giant banner that they used for taking pictures of that. We still hang in our team room to this day. We went horseback riding. I remember that some cities we go to over the years lend itself to some great places to tour. And some places I really have to scratch my head to find something interesting that the kids would get into. So that, I remember horseback riding, but you can see how memorable Kansas City was for me and the team. I mean, it was good chess-wise, but afterwards I don't have that good of a memory of what we did other than horseback riding. Some really fantastic players, as you might guess, to be state champions that were on our team, and some of them, interesting stories that even to this day that I know about. For example, Alex Heinzen, he was our captain, and he moved to New Zealand, and then a couple years later, his brother Zach Heinzen became our captain, and in fact, a side note, that's the guy that spoke in that video. His older brother was our captain. He was on the 2001 team. And Mark Rupp, one of our top players, he now works for Home Furniture. He does their websites. He's a web guy. And James Anderson, another of our key players that year. Brian Miller, who now owns a brewery down in Rochester, Minnesota. Nick Nagley was a co-captain that year, and he is a school teacher in Minneapolis. And Jay Dennis, one of our key players. The interesting thing about that is here in the year 2018, his brother and sister are on this year's team. So there's a connection that we have currently on our 2018 team to the 2001 team. Oh, did I say Landon Larch, another one of our very important players that year, who still lives in the area. I believe he's a bartender, but I think he is. Pretty sure. There are many others that we're going to take a picture of the roster and include it on this site for 2001. Other things that you can recall, contact me and I'll add it, and we can enjoy the stories together.